I guess having a monster rookie season that included a win, 3 top 5 finishes, and a debut Olympia appearance wasn't enough for rising men's physique standout Chase Savoy, because the second-year pro is looking like a man on a mission, less than 2 weeks out from making his 2016 debut. Savoy has his sights lasered in on the upcoming New York Pro, where he'll look to scrub that bad taste out of his mouth that he had after last year's second-place finish. Savoy really seems to have made some great improvements over the course of his off-season, and now it's time to throw his cards down on the table to show his hand. And who knows, before all is said and done, this kid might come up with all aces and waltz out of New York as the new talk of the town. While Chase Savoy might have his focus dialed in on climbing his way up the men's physique ladder, former men's physique star turned soon-to-be classic physique contender Sadik Hadzovic is about to enter into some unfamiliar territory. This week, new photos surfaced of Hadzovic looking pretty damn impressive, and I think it's safe to say that whenever he picks his target show, he's going to be ready for war. Before the start of the season, there was a growing sentiment from fans and media members that it was a foregone conclusion that Sadik would be heading into this year as the uncrowned king of the classic physique division. But after an early part of the schedule that's brought to light some really incredible physiques and intriguing talents from all over the map, that crystal clear picture seems a whole lot cloudier now. But champions don't become champions because they're anointed. They become champions because they earn it. And whenever Hadzovic decides to step on stage, we'll find out whether or not Sadik is going to take the first step towards earning it on his own. Don't let the fact that he's eased off into retirement fool you, because Don Long is still every bit the beast he was back in his heyday. This week, someone from Team Long leaked some video footage of the former NPC national champ and owner of some of the best arms in the history of bodybuilding, grinding his way through a monster chest workout that would probably put someone half his age totally out of commission. Despite being retired from the stage, Long has done everything but go off gently into that good night. And it seems like every year he's cranking out someone from his stable of athletes that goes on to make some noise at the national level. Because when you've got fire and a work ethic like Don Long, you never really retire. You just find something new to become great at. To quote the pop culture classic movie Napoleon Dynamite, I guess you could say things are getting pretty serious. Just days after officially announcing that he would indeed be taking his talents out to the West Coast to compete in this year's California Pro, Michael Lockett is battening down the hatches and getting to work. During his rookie campaign, the Ohio native managed to snag an impressive 4 consecutive top 5 finishes, but for one reason or another, never quite managed to squeeze out a win. After packing on some size during the off-season, one of the biggest genetic freaks in all of bodybuilding seems like he's ready to take the next step heading into year 2. And if this guy really is only just getting started, it's scary to think what he might be able to do if he really buckles down and sets his mind to maximizing all those incredible gifts. Michael Lockett won't have to look long or hard to find some hungry competition heading into the California Pro, because Mike Dragna is in his rearview mirror and approaching in a hurry. This week, new footage was released of an insanely vascular and dry-looking Dragna, less than 3 weeks out from making his 2016 debut. And I think we can say without a doubt that this is going to be the best version of Dragna we've seen since last year's comeback. With that sort of density and vascularity all packed onto his physique, it shouldn't be hard to imagine Dragna scraping and battling his way up into that first call-out. And with the work ethic and tenacity of Mike Dragna, you'd be a fool to underestimate this very formidable competitor. And that does it for yet another edition of Muscle in the Morning, brought to you by IronMag Labs. Make your mark. Check out IronMagLabs.com today. I'm your host, Dave Palumbo, reminding you to always be true to your passions. And make sure to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.
Hey guys, it's Stevie B here. If you like what you're seeing, hit the subscribe button below and never miss another RX Muscle show, segment, or update. RX Muscle is #1. Woo!